How you guys doing? We're Grandeur from this town. We're from Newark, Delaware, and we're going to get a little buck wild up in here. Thank y'all for sticking around! Let's give it up. Let's give it up for our meat people. This is our first show back since October. Waking up from the headache, sleeping in, and it still takes all of me. When the pages of weeks become the chapters of months, with nothing new, I replace my alarm clock with a mouthful of sheetrock, being ground to stone. All of me! Time when I read the headline, was supposed to make my chest and start to cave. I can't take this anymore. Died when I read the headline. Pause and pressure make my chest just start to cave. Can't keep breathing like this. I can't take this anymore. Took a detour right down to the floor. Gravity put its hand on me. Forgot about you for a minute. With my eyes rolled down that tunnel. It's all here, it's all now. Time is north inside. South traded it, and I almost saved it. Now it's almost gonna kinda hate it. I died when I read the headline. Pressure, pressure, make my chest get start to fade. Can't keep breathing like this. Can't take this anymore. I died when I read the headline. Tons of pressure make my chest just start to cave. I can't keep breathing like this. I can't take this anymore. Friends are forced and you call it your backyard. Time can really fit into a frame. Thinking to the left and pouring to the right. Cause no two clocks will ever tick the same. No two clocks will ever tick the same. Did you got it cause I'm black in the night. Shutting out and covering my room. Did you said all the same part. The dark just starts to play the symptom show. Think I'm setting the CM song. So I'm sitting pouring from my mouth. Time is just the sucking on my wrist. Oh, my clock is a compass mouse. I'm sick of swimming in this sea of song. So a sand that's pouring from my mouth. That's called B9. We're not really used to talking in between songs, but this is our first show back since October, since this man's wedding. That last show was actually in New Brunswick. It's pretty bonkers. These are our sound clowns. These are our meat people here. They're silent most of the time, when we can get them to be. Yeah. That's right. Our next show is actually at we're doing what is it, Trabant Center again? Trabant. Playing the Trabant Center. We're gonna have an army of meat people. Yeah, then we're playing Dirt Fest. That's going to be at Etna Fire Hall, March 15th. We got flyers and digital flyers for all y'all listening at home. We're ready to take questions. Question and answer session. Buzz me in. Who's the first one? Do the Meat People Sink? Yes, they actually do. But
this song's called Notebook. We just put it out.
Had her eyes on the payphone, and her feet rest flat on the floor of the sand. All the movement that a wave had. Her fingers guided her shaking hand, and the hook was all crooked, and the beat didn't bleed or shine anymore. My mouth has broken hinges, and it always broken. Had it written in a notebook. Had it written in a notebook somewhere. Every little detail about the day. I had it written in a notebook. Had it written in a notebook somewhere. It got old to the playing and the big kids are yelling away. Daytona, come back to me. Your beat sings such sweet melody. Where the air grew thick and blue, till it drowned out both my lungs, and I took a long film strip of time, get caught on a blank rip. Float apart, my retina's open, and a white washed out my eyes, and there's a clarity in blueprints now, as it sucked through a few state lines. I had it written in a notebook. I had it written in a notebook somewhere. Every little detail about the day. I had it written in a notebook. I had it written in a notebook somewhere. And the ink got old and bled, and the big kids are yelling away. Scatterbrain, a blinding heavy synapse rain. Like bloodstained wood grain. The secretary and the phone. The doctor left him all alone. 2 hands hardly attached to me. They shot their own open pop search party. Black ink, white page, blinded by a blue oval rays. Fixated, forever framed like bloodstained wood grain. Every day and every night it rains. I can't sleep, I can't steady pain and a shining glory. Breaking into and always open. Had it written in a notebook. Had it written in a notebook somewhere. Every little detail. Every little detail about the day. I had it written in a notebook. Had it written in a notebook somewhere. And got old blood, and the big kids are yelling away. The song just came out.
Holy shit, it feels good to be back, man. Had some back surgery about 4 months ago.
This is our first show back since Jesse got back surgery.
Yeah.
Heck to the yes. Thank you, WVUD, for having us here.
Yeah.
So I'm starting my own little solo rap career. I'm going to be a little slurp. You guys ready to hear a couple bars out here, a couple lines I'm going to be doing? Yeah, the meat men are fanning each other because of the odor. That all of... Okay, so we got a show at the Foundry in Philly with Hidden in Plain View. What is it, the 28th? We got to play the 28th. That's going to be pretty Gonna be buck wild. We're gonna be getting crazy. We're gonna have an army of meat people. They're gonna battle each other. It's gonna be gruesome.
To the deceased.
In case you guys don't know, I'm vegan, by the way.
You got anything to say, Horse?
I know that there's a common meat theme here. These are my friends. My very good, stinky friends. Come on, yeah.
Tell him a little something, Horse.
It's Horse's time to talk. This is our drummer. This is Horse.
This is the first time he's ever talked on stage.
Got me nervous now.
Oh, man. Everyone look.
Let's give a shout out to Dark Horse Percussion.
Yeah, let's get it done.
Flashlight Apparel.
Last light.
And if you guys are free,
Mud,
on
the
March
Mudster.
1st, go to Bar 13. My friend is doing a big old wild dubstep night. It's gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
crazy. His name's DJ Saibot. We're gonna
Shout
be
out to
getting crazy.
Dubbies.
Who do we thank for bringing us here? Who's to thank?
Our Lord and Savior, clearly.
Get over here. Get in camera. Show him the face behind it all.
All right, this next song is called Level with Dirt. Are we doing the intro? Over my ego and the mountains I made, how my hands in the lost and found, do I never get blamed? But this isn't my break, and sometimes the point is in what you've learned. So what you've been stealing, why still act so concerned? Work this way on the subject, are you tired of this scene? I could fill your glass with diesel if you're tired of cigarettes and beer. The folks in the road pay me with problems later on. Still see silver linings when I'm in the eye of the storm. Over my ego and the mountains I made, hands in the lost and found. No, I never get blamed. Don't let the clouded mind seem less than what it's worth. Don't dig a hole like me, my sky's level with dirt. Ditch in the dark for all the powder I chase doesn't make me attached. Ties in my blood, I fill this trench back with mud when I wanna be free. Until my consciousness caves, until my consciousness caves, until my consciousness caves, until my consciousness caves. was Level with Dirt. My
We should-
vocals are starting to go.
We should start extending that ending like that every time.
Yeah, have the meat people parade about with like confetti cannons and stuff.
Well, we got shit like that. Oh, sorry. I don't know if we can cuss.
Usually,
we got
by
stuff like
now.
that in store for Dirt Fest. So come out. We got some crazy stuff we're gonna be doing.
A lot of dirt, a lot of festivities. And at
We can
this
accommodate.
Point, in case y'all guys don't know this by now, this is normally when we bust a treasure chest or two out. Could be anything in that treasure chest. Could be.
Anything.
I'm gonna censor myself here.
I'm
But
gonna
we've had,
And
Cheerios.
Social Security
There was a hornet's nest one time, and me and this girl took a bite out of it.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. In York.
Could be something that was taken from me at birth.
Could be a brand new car.
Rhymes with for Flynn.
Man, I don't think I can do this anymore. I forgot how hot it was playing shows.
Thank you guys. We love you for sticking around. This is going to be our last little ditty. And this ain't about Jack and Diane. It's about our meat people. This one's called Encrypted. This is the jam off our 3-song EP. Come home, I know you're still up there. In a room right by the window, something that you just take down on paper, passing time. Oh, just like I was, stumbling sleepless somewhere, looking for an answer. I'll never see it. I'll never get it. I'll never see it. I'll never get it. It's encrypted for me almost like a Morse code. Colored wires on a circuit board for all I wake and sleep, the day, the night, the month, or even the week. Knocking only moves and sands when it has to speak. Boy, these tapes into your house, they made their way into your bed. Totally trained, color that was sprayed inside your head. Totally pictures with little energy you had left. So I got the last match, I got you threw it right up to my chest. My eyes are ringing. Come on, I know you're still up there. Stay right by the window. Something that you just take down on paper. Passing time. Oh, just like I was. Stumbling sleepless somewhere. Looking for an answer. I'll never see it. I'll never get it. I'll never see it. I'll never get it. Rings a steam around the evergreen. We can still see the ways her eyes would gleam. She would sit watching the engine, orbiting the only star on the blanket of night. You may have called you that, you may have rebutted there, but the only part I can recall may not have ever been there. Oh, certain details dissolve, and the ones that stay cast me in a light that raises all my guilt away. There's the key to the code, the way we index memories so deep inside of our temporal lobe. Oh, I remember when you finally had to sing it for yourself. All I could do was hate you for it. Should have tuned my redness, should have cracked that code. Cutting colors and wires and parts that wouldn't load. Should have tuned my redness, should have cracked that code. Cutting colors and wires and parts that wouldn't load. Know you're still up there in a room right by the window. Something that you just inked out on paper. Passing time. Like I was. Something was sleepless somewhere. Looking for an answer. Oh. Thanks, guys. We're Grandeur. We're from Newark, Delaware. Intergalactic, prophylactic. How you guys doing tonight?
Hey.
How y'all doing?
This is Grandeur, and we're interviewing WVUD. How you guys doing tonight? You guys are really
The
been
roles
sticking
are
around for
reversed.
quite some time, and we love it.
Hey, it's been a great experience. So we're going to start off with a classic WVUD interview question. What is your guys' favorite Subway order?
Oh my goodness.
Well, okay.
Well, Uptown New York, of course.
Mine's probably
Yo, I love going to the Village in Manhattan. That's where every time I get on the subway, that's where I go is the Village.
every time. Mine's probably the Tom Green order. I don't know if you know what that is.
Yeah, the
You know
Tom
what
Green.
that is?
A little bit of lettuce.
A little bit of, yeah.
A
keeps
little
it
more
going.
lettuce, please.
But the difference with mine is, after I order it, I just throw it right away because it's complete trash.
No.
Wait, is that bad? They're not the sponsor, are they?
No.
Subway, we love you.
Yo, Jared, I got words with you, bro. I got words, and they ain't good.
I think a lot of people would have a few words
Yeah.
for Jared.
Yeah, he stinks funny.
What has been like your favorite show like that you've done as a band together?
One on three, because we all know it's the same one.
Bring Me the Horizon.
One. No,
The time we played with Bring Me the Horizon.
That was
or
it.
with this band.
that was
This
this band currently. 1, 2, 3.
Boys Sets Fire.
Rutgers.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, Rutgers.
Yeah,
But Boys Sets Fire, I mean, come on.
yeah.
I don't know,
secret.
the experiences were different.
His very first show with us was the Secret Tunnel, wall to wall packed. It was.
Yeah, that was a
it
good
was
show
nuts.
too.
Yeah.
That
But
was.
Rutgers
that
was,
was
crazy.
Yeah, that was the same thing.
Bonkers.
What made it so memorable for you guys?
Rutgers.
Rutgers?
crowd surfing. I mean,
They were
like
singing the
there was.
songs.
At the Mud House?
Yeah,
Dude, I had a bass. I had a technical difficulty second song in, and I put my bass down for literally the entirety of 2 seconds before I got engulfed by the crowd, and they
Yeah.
hoisted me up when I'm still screaming in the microphone. And I was like,
there's footage.
I
of
was like,
this.
Rowdy Ruckers,
Just roll with it.
I'd
representing Rowdy Ruckers. I love these people.
I'd say the biggest thing would be that basically what he said. There was no barrier between the crowd and us. That was the energy was nutty. It was awesome. It was a good time.
It was a competition of energy,
Yeah, we felt it, brother.
brother.
And now with shows coming up, you guys are signed up for a Battle of the Bands. You guys excited for that?
Oh yeah, that's gonna be dope.
This is actually our second U of D Battle of the Bands.
Yeah, we played 2 years ago.
How do you guys think you'll fare this time?
Well, we got
around?
last.
Worse.
We got last place
We
last
got
time.
Last place last time, and we're going to get.
Second. No, we'll get.
We're going to get. I don't know. I mean,
What's worse than last? I
we
mean.
gotta get a participation ribbon this time. Like at a.
Oh, I
It's
know.
gonna be a pity participation.
You're somehow going to end up with negative points.
Well, we get kicked
Yes.
out. If you get kicked out, then you. then it's
Before
negative.
We play,
points.
before we play too. Before.
Yeah, before we play.
I mean, we're gonna sell shirts regardless.
Yeah, that's.
And
Well, I mean, we're
thongs.
just traveling shirts,
You guys
salesmen
haven't seen the
that
entirety
play
of
music.
our merch collection yet. Yeah, we got everything. It's like Spencer's in the '90s.
I mean, you guys do have quite the brand, and part of that brand is those meat suits. How did you guys land on that? Was it always meat suits, or did you
No.
guys start off with like, oh, we're gonna dress up in banana peel costumes?
Soldier Boy. First tell him version number 2, then tell him the real version.
Check. Yo. Okay, so this is what happened. It's supposed to represent vulnerability. You come out to our shows, you are who you are, and just everyone's just a member of the crowd. You just feel like a part of everything that's going on. And it's just supposed to represent vulnerability and just being who you want to be without like having to conform to any type of
Like you're supposed to put the suit on and just open up and be who you want to
Take
be
your
in the
skin
crowd.
off.
It's also supposed to be like a representation of taking the suit off. Although, figurative is different than like the literal embodiment of becoming the meat man. It's funny because I've been vegan for 10 years, like 8 to 10 years, somewhere in their time. So everyone's just like, meat, smoke the meats. And we're like, I don't think you get it. It doesn't...
He said, "Smoke the meats."
Yeah, they love the carcinogens. But it, also, the way that it actually started was, I think that it was a Halloween. I just picked up a morph suit, and then we started doing acoustic shows. We just whipped it out and was like, hey, we're going to do videos. What if I just skateboard in this and sing in this? And that's actually how it started. But then it became emblematic of something else that I think that we all want to feel at shows.
And the real story is.
That's to do with my mom.
Yeah,
the first time she had to use her trach.
No, we were jamming, and all of a sudden he's like, "Oh my God, it's here!" Takes off,
Oh yeah.
comes back in with it on, and we just immediately were like, "You have to dress like that at the next show," and it just caught on and caught on. We made a video. We actually got booked solely off that video. No music, nothing, just one video, and it was just acoustic guitar. And it was just a shot of the meat person. It was that, and that after that we were like, okay.
And then people actually came up to us and said they wanted to wear the suit at the show.
Yeah, that's how we ended
get
up
the
with
pit
so many.
It wasn't even like we didn't pressure any. We didn't say anything. It was just kind of like people were like, "Yo, do you have that morph suit?" And we're like, "Always, bro."
And
Like-
shout out to Ed in Asbury Park. That was a promoter that booked us, and that night he was like, "Can I wear a suit?" And he rocked the suit while we played. And
We
shout
have
out to him.
approximately 68 meat suits.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
and our next show is gonna be 69.
Yep. It's on
Lucky
its way. It's not
69
here yet.
gets a sweet treat from the treasure chest.
That's
Should we
right.
tell them about the treasure chest?
The sweaty treasure chest.
Yeah. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so come out to our shows, and usually we hand out about 2 treasure chests per show, but you can get anything from specimen bags
Yeah.
to hornets' nests that,
Shirts.
have been decommissioned. You can also get
Good
shirts.
stuff too.
You can get merch. You can get Cheerios.
What we do is we give out in our set.
All of this has been biographical, too.
Yeah, we take a second. We have these treasure chests that have these items in them. One has something crazy in it, and one has like a shirt or something like that people want. So some people get disappointed, but then some are really happy.
One time we gave out like 1,000 Taco Bell hot
yeah,
sauces.
that's right. Just
And I think it was
all the
about
hot
the
sauces.
most disappointed I've ever seen anybody with the treasure chest.
One
And
guy won a Hawaiian shirt.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, James.
and we ended
Shout
up
out to James. He loved that. He still wears that.
we turned into really good friends after that. Actually, just by giving, he got the shirt.
He got the Hawaiian
and
shirt.
after that we talked.
I
and now
ordered it off.
he's a meat man now. No joke. He's a meat man.
I ordered it off Poshmark, and it didn't fit me.
So you just threw it in a treasure chest and say, someone will like this.
And we ended up the perfect person ended up getting me. He loved it. He loved that treasure
It
chest.
spawned a great friendship for sure.
Yes.
I'm sure it spawned a great couple of traditions. How many
He's
meat suits do
actually
you
one
guys
of my
bring with
many
you when
baby
you
steps.
travel?
So like our bigger shows when we have more room. I mean, we've had up to 9,
10 of
9 or
them,
10,
but
yeah.
they wrestle. So, the meat men aren't in here right now.
Yeah, they're outside, but
there are a lot of the people that
Shout
wrestle for WTW.
shout out to WTW.
Some of our great friends.
Yes,
Me
so-
and Jesse are actually the refs.
Yeah, we ref for it.
So,
But you like at our shows, you might see them break out in some in a match mid set. We try to interact with the crowd. So
Dirt
that's
Fest.
why people should come to Dirt Fest, because we might have something up our sleeve with that for wrestling. We might not, though. But also, piñatas. We're going to have some piñatas. That'll be fun.
Filled with
It's a
dirt.
celebration. Impetus
Filled with
Records
dirt.
is dropping a Delaware sampler that day, and we're on it. One of our live songs is featured on it, so it's kind of like also a celebration for that. So shout out to Impetus. I said it wrong the first time, but I said it right the second time, so sorry about that.
Yeah, well, that's all well and good. You guys have definitely built a name for yourself.
Thank you.
And I've noticed, I've been listening to you guys on Spotify for the weeks
thank
leading up to this, and I noticed you had some interesting covers on there.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah. So what made you guys want to cover Alejandro and Paparazzi?
Oh, we actually had a full Lady Gaga set.
Yeah. So it was a Halloween set, basically. Well, we were trying to.
And they wanted to do Under Oath.
Well, we were
And all these other hardcore bands.
That
And I
was
was
not
like,
me.
bro, come on. It's Halloween. I'm going to get
Yeah.
naked.
And I was super into Lady Gaga's the album with like Paparazzi and Alejandro and stuff. I mean, super into it. And pitched it to them guys, and they were super down. And
That's my great-grandma's second removed cousin's baby's mom, actually.
ex-roommate.
So shout out to Lady Gigi.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga.
So that's basically how it is. We ended up writing, like, we didn't just cover them. We wrote,
We pre-pro'd the songs.
yeah,
and
like
made 'em-
pretty much different songs with the vocals over it and some.
It took us like 6
It took
months.
us a while.
Wow.
To do, yeah.
It was not easy. We were actually supposed to do a Kesha set before that.
Yeah, we were gonna do
for,
Kesha instead, but we changed.
For
it.
Palestine
Benefit show.
benefit
Yeah.
show at
Jackson Inn.
Jackson Inn.
Yeah, Jackson Inn.
But we were like, we can't get anybody on synth,
Yeah.
and it doesn't sound right with full guitar.
'Cause
So we're like,
Kesha's
what
all
if
set.
we just debut the Lady Gaga songs at this show, and then continue to work on them until the Halloween show? So it actually ended up being like a whole 6-month scavenger hunt.
And we had kind of a gap in releasing music, so we figured we put all this work into the songs. We picked 2 that we really liked and recorded them and put out a little EP there, and that's
Which is crazy because no one told us how to Spotify at the beginning. So we're just releasing stuff, and we're just putting it out, and we're like, well, that was a very big dip. What is going on now?
Yeah.
No one
like the
nothing
algorithm, like how to
Yeah.
work the
happens. Yeah, it
algorithm.
promotes one single off of whatever you put out.
Yeah, so you,
So
that's
you have
why
to keep
you
putting
do,
singles out.
You do like a waterfall, because we're actually putting out the Symptom Show as a record. It's gonna be our first full record, and
It's going to come out throughout 2025. But might end up hanging over into 2026
Yeah.
like slightly.
we're basically dropping a single every 6 to 8 weeks. And in 3 weeks, we're dropping our next single, "Prom," on the 19th, March 19th. It's coming out.
Yeah, if we're talking about your singles, you just dropped The Notebook.
Yes,
What was
yes,
it, 2 weeks ago?
It was like 20 some days, I think.
Yeah.
Who's
So-
counting?
Who's counting?
counting?
Who's counting? It's new. It's good. I love it.
Awesome. Glad you
So-
like it.
Other than your Lady Gaga covers, The Notebook and everything else you've released, what would you describe your sound as?
Bisexual.
Yeah,
You ever heard of Hinder?
I'd say like
An angel.
everyone says we're I guess post-hardcore, like our own brand of post-hardcore.
A little dance.
A lot of people have been saying emo-core recently. Which
Emo-core is something we're actually trying to start here.
basically like the sound of the early 2000s is. I mean, that's what we were.
I mean, it's
Back when you
it
guys were
was-
born.
Yeah, I mean, it was the foundation of our circuit boards. Like, we grew up going to these shows. Bring Me the Horizon, The Chariot, Horse the Band, Number 12. Like, we grew up going to all these shows where it was like all these bands are small on their support tours of their second record, and they're wheeling out fake trees. This was at the Grange.
Yeah, having like a dope set. You know what I mean?
And they're going ballistic, throwing glow sticks right at the crowd and screaming at them. And just like a man with a pizza costume would come out and start banging a triangle.
Yeah.
I swear to God, in the middle of like this is
You can look it up
all
on YouTube.
biographical.
Yeah. It's like a mix with that and pro wrestling. Is like how we got our, the gimmicks. Everybody's got a gimmick, and when we were younger, we were into wrestling, and then Luckily, we found
We
randomly.
we found a group of friends that were actually doing something parallel,
right up the street.
but not with music. They were doing the wrestling thing, and then we're all hanging out all the time. And then like it ends up being like, do you guys want to play at the show? Wait, we got a show. Do you want to actually bring the wrestling ring?
Yeah, so we go
And
back
then-
and forth. We'll play there. It's been a great collab. Shout
So
out
it's
to
like this
the-
beautiful marriage of everything you love into one thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's all about
Cross,
cross promotion,
promotion.
but bringing everyone up. Like
making one giant scene of just everyone with kind of like something universal going on. You know, just
a
whole
community,
feeling.
more of a community.
yeah. Because one of the things is there's kind of ends up being like a lot of diplomats all spread throughout like different communities, but no one unifying all that and just being like we're all friends here. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
And then being like a band for the last 3 years, you start off, we'll have like 2 friends come, and now like every show we just have like a crew with us, and we all go to the show together, set up, and
no matter if that show's in Richmond, Virginia,
it doesn't matter. They always
Connecticut. I mean, we have a tour van too.
some will rock a meet.
It makes it a little easier.
Yeah.
Just bringing 5 to 10 people to every show.
And some people will rip their skin off for us and get on stage, and some will just hang out, but we definitely feel like Delaware's starting to make its way back from the pandemic that just like killed the scene,
Yeah.
Like the community's starting to come back, and everyone's like spending money on shows now, and just
And there's also
doesn't matter who's playing, they're just
There's
gonna go
also no
support.
one turned away for lack of funds thing. which
Yeah,
is
that's
something
awesome. I love
we-
that.
We're playing on these shows. We're like not a floof. What are you?
Yeah,
talking
what does
about?
that mean? Yeah,
And then someone explained
it's
our own
it's
show
what is
to
it?
us.
NOT. What is
no
it, Katie?
one
Do you know?
turned away for lack of funds.
Yeah, and
And we're like sitting there like,
if you see that on a
That's-
flyer,
what? I mean, we're sitting there just like, dude, whoa, why? I'm baffled here. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
and with that being said, if anybody wants to come to our shows and can't
Come.
afford it, just send us a DM. We got you. Like, you know what I mean?
We
Just-
want you there. And we also, you don't have to wear the meat suit. You don't have to do anything besides show up. We want you there, and we want you to be a part of this community. We want you to feel like you belong.
You can even hate us.
You can come and you can hate on us. We want you there. Seriously. We want you to feel welcome and a part of just something bigger. Just having like you, feeling like you have friends and just like there's a community of people that love you, whether we hate you or love you. Like you're just there and everyone's going to accept you. Seriously. That's how it was back in the Grange days. I mean, like, you go there and you didn't. I would go there alone sometimes,
doesn't matter who was playing.
and I'd make friends. That's just what it's about. We don't ever want anyone to feel alienated or just alone.
Yeah, you all definitely built one hell of a community. We've only heard positive things about
Whoa,
you.
whoa! Where's the
Whoa.
paper bar?
Whoa, wee wah. Whoa, wee wah.
We've been
Thank
so
you,
excited
sir.
to have you guys for the past few weeks. Me and a few of the people here, every time your name would come up, we would all start chanting meat, meat,
Yeah.
meat, meat, meat. We were so excited to have
We
you
gotta-
guys. We still are excited to have
We got to
you
do it at the
guys.
Battle of the Bands. We got to do it at the Battle of the Bands.
We will start a meat chant for you guys when you guys go up.
Let's do it.
You guys have been incredible to have here.
Appreciate you.
I got a silly question for you guys. What is your favorite soda? Just as a
I'm a big Faygo guy, so I like
Kombucha.
pineapple or orange Faygo. But I don't really like to drink soda that much. It's just way too sugary. But when I do, enjoy that or like a nice little Dr. Pepper. But Shirley Temple.
you all have been great. I
We
loved,
appreciate you,
I loved listening to you guys. Do you have anything else to say, like
Yes.
final remarks?
Shout out to the Sophster, Sopheroni and Cheese. Shout out to everybody here making this happen. We appreciate you. Last time him and I were here, it was like 2008. Roughage Radio, it was called. It was like the overnight shift. It was like our band when we were like 17. So thank you for having us back. It's been 20-some years. That's great. No, really.
Thank you guys for having us.
yeah.
Seriously.
Besides that, just come out to a show. Add us on the old Instagram.
We're
at
Grandeur,
Grandeur,
Delaware.
Spaces.
Yeah, all that good stuff.
Yo, shout out to my baby boy Tom. on
Yep.
MySpace.
We got Dirt Fest coming up on the 15th, and then we are playing with Hidden in Plain View and Tiny Ships at the Foundry at the Fillmore in Philly. That is so get your tickets because they said it's going to sell out any second.
That's going to be one wild
Yeah.
show. We're going to have an army of meat people battling
Yes,
it out.
we are. We
But-
really are.
Also, I want to give a little shout out for March 1st. If you guys are free, go out to Bar 13. My friend's throwing a tiny little rave.
Oh, yeah. And shout out to Katie Dill. She shreds the narc too.
KD, that's my baby.
I thought our meat people were over here. I was going to shout them.
No,
out,
the
but they're
meat
not
people
here,
gave
so-
up
Oh,
on us a
no.
long time ago.
I couldn't see you over there, but they're. Yeah.
No.
They're fired.
Yeah.
Fired.
Yeah. Come on, we're taking applications, guys.
But besides that, thank you, Jason the Body Pressman.
Yep.
Yeah, brother.
Little horse
Thank you guys.
We want to give it up to Mr. Fatty
Put your
too.
hands in. Oh yeah, they played, didn't they? Here.
Yep.
Yeah, shout out to them. Yeah. All right, let's end
Oh, and our homies in Arkham.
it. Arkham. Let's end it with me.
Me. I hope we can have you guys back on one time in the future.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
You
we're
guys
not
have
getting
been
the
an
invite back
absolute joy
ever.
to have
Now with
here.
that,
we
type
live 2 minutes up the road, so let us know. It's all cakes and pies.
yoink.
Cakes and pies.
Awesome.
Thank
Thank you.
you.